What's up, guys? Welcome to bparlay Week 5 NFL Picks. I am your host, Tanner Kern. I'm joined by nobody, all you guys in the comments section, blowing up the comments, smashing the subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys. We hit 1,000 subscribers. That would not be possible without all of you. Hell, I got a mic now because we're freaking legit here at bparlay. I'm already saying freaking today. Can you believe it? That's what you guys like in the comments, though. I also saw you like the jersey under the suit jacket. You love that too. Well, I'm a man of the people. That's who I am. Tanner Kern's a man of the people. That's what you got this week. Let's get right into it. Before we do that, though, we have 1,000 subscribers, yes, but we want 2,000. We want 3,000. We're going the freaking moon here at bparlay.com. We have a microphone now. That means we're legit. Subscribe, smash it, tell your friends, share it, do it all, guys. And as I always say, rip me up in the comments, gas me up, do it all. I love every second of it. All right, bparlay Week 5 NFL Picks. You guys also like the quote of the week. Last week, we talked about being romantic about sports betting. How can you not be romantic about sports betting? Did you see the guy for the Chargers, the parlay Charger guy, who won $127,000? $127,000 on a $500 risk? Are you kidding me? It doesn't get better than that. How can you not be romantic about sports betting? But here's my quote this week. Remember this. The house doesn't beat the player. It just gives him the opportunity to beat himself. Nick Dandelos, professional gambler. I had no clue who Nick Dandelos was before this. I looked him up on Wikipedia, and he went to the freaking moon because of his gambling. This is why we play. The house does not automatically win. That quote saying, oh, the house always wins, that's bullshit. The house does not always win. You know who always wins? The smarter person, the person who puts in more work. Do you think the house puts in more work or we put in more work here at bparlay.com? I'm banking on us every freaking day of the week. How can you not be romantic about sports betting? Remember this. The house doesn't beat the player. It just gives him the opportunity to beat himself. And our third and final quote, which is a standing quote, it's a resting quote. It's never going to leave bparlay. It's never going to leave bparlay. Scared money don't make money, and that's why we are not playing scared here at bparlay this week. We're going to start with the Rams and the Seahawks. Great Thursday night game, better than last week, the freaking Pussycat Bowl between the Bengals and the Jags. Urban Meyer, what the hell he doing? Is he still in Ohio? Is he in jail? I don't know what's going on with Urban Meyer. We're not going to comment on that right now, though. We're talking about the Rams and the Seahawks. Now, the Cardinals blew the Rams off the field in Week 4. Absolutely statement win from Kyler Murray. I don't know how the Rams are feeling right now. If I was Matt Stafford, he's probably like, yeah, this is normal. I've used to get my ass kicked in Detroit. But they're going against the Seahawks this week. Now, the Seahawks are known for being terrible, being freaking terrible in September and coming back and being good in October, getting a wild card game. I like the Rams in this game at -1.5. This is a pick'em game. I know they got to go to Seattle. We talk about the 12th man. Ooh, the 12th man. The 12th man doesn't matter if the Seahawks aren't playing well. I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams -1.5 in this game. Lock it up. Then we got the Jets and the Falcons to kick off Sunday morning. Now, as bettors, we love 9:30 games on Sunday mornings. This game's in London. You know why they sent this game to London? Because nobody gives a shit about it. It's the New York Jets versus the Atlanta Falcons. I don't care about this game personally. Will I bet on this game? Hell, I'll bet on every game. That's why. You know why? Let's go back to the quote. Remember this. The house doesn't beat the player. It just gives him the opportunity to beat himself. Scared money don't make money. We always bet money. It doesn't matter what the game is. But again, nobody gives a shit about this game. The only good thing in it for us as bettors is it's another game at 9:30 that we can solely focus on. I love the Jets in this football game at +3.5. You guys tell me I don't pick enough underdogs. Well, here's your underdog bet of the week. New York Jets +3.5. Zach Wilson is a reputable first-string quarterback, first-round draft pick in the NFL. Go with Zach Wilson. I'm going to be honest, because I'm sure some of you are like, why would you ever do that? Why? I don't know. I'm just feeling good about it. They beat the Tennessee Titans. Who bets with numbers anymore? I'm feeling good about the New York Jets. I'm feeling good. Zach Wilson, they win this game. Who knows? They might be within a field goal. I don't know. But you know what? They cover +3.5 in London, in front of London fans. And you know what? It's not in America because nobody cares about this game. That's what I think. Then we go to the Lions and the Vikings. Now, the Lions, I thought they were going to cover last week. And you know what? If you guys shit on me for this in the comments, a lot of you thought the Lions were going to cover as well. You said, that's the pick of the week. That's the pick of the week. That's the pick of the week. Well, unfortunately, the Lions did not cover against the Bears. They lost 24-14, but Matt Nagy is still trying to lose his job. As we all know, he wants to lose his job. Justin Fields, by no means was he good last week, but when we look at Justin Fields, he should still be the guy that he's like, Matt Nagy's like, let's start the Red Rocket. Let's start the Red Rocket. Anyways, we're not talking about that game right now. We're talking about the Lions and the Vikings, but this is a segue into this game. Listen, the Lions lost to the Bears. The Bears are not good. I don't think the Bears are very good. All right. I think Detroit is not good, but they have played teams tough in 2021. Now, the Vikings played the Browns tough, and they should be successful at home against Detroit. I like the Vikings at -7.5. Lock it up. Minnesota, they are on a roll. I don't know if they're on a roll. They lost last week, but you know what? They'll start their roll this week, -7.5 against the Lions. Then we'll go Saints in Washington. Now, this is another underdog bet. You guys don't like you guys say, I picked too many favorites. Well, here's another one for you. Here's another one. +1.5 with the Washington football team. Are they going to be the Presidents? Are they going to be the Warthogs, the Red Hogs, the War Dog? I don't even freaking know. The Washington football team or the Redskins. Who knows what they're going to be? I don't know. I don't care, though. I'm caring about this game right here, and I love Washington at +1.5. Their whole ruthless front seven, though, ruthless front, it's non-existent. All right, let's be real. The Washington football team does not have a great defense, but guess what? Do you need a great defense when you're playing against Jameis Winston? Like, everything Jameis Winston does is a freaking joke. Everything Jameis Winston does is a joke. And I do not trust him this week because you know what? You come out, you beat the Patriots. He didn't play good against the Patriots. Don't get me. Jameis Winston has not been good. That first game of the season, oh yeah, he threw 5 touchdowns. He only had like 150 yards. And one of them was a 55-yard pass play in the air. And they were talking about, oh, Drew Brees never did this in his 20 years playing for the Saints. Don't compare Jameis Winston to Drew Brees. Crab leg Jameis Winston is not winning this football game. I love Washington +1.5. They beat the Falcons last week. Taylor Heineke was getting emotional because he slept on his sister's couch in Atlanta before he went to play in the XFL. I love Washington. They're rolling. They're going to keep it going now. Then we got Patriots and Texans here. Whew, man, I need some H2O in my life right now. I need some H2O. Mac Jones mania. Mac Jones mania. You guys like the jersey. I had the Tom Brady jersey on this week. I said, you know what? Last week, I said, maybe I'll wear it again. No. Mac Jones mania is running wild in Foxborough, New England. Gave a hell of a fight. I think he outplayed Tom Brady last week. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But bottom line is, the Houston Texans aren't a good football team. I think that was a huge step forward for the New England Patriots. Now, if you talk to Bill Belichick, it obviously wasn't because they didn't win the game. After with the press conference, they said, Bill, are you impressed with the way Mac played tonight? They said, well, we didn't do enough. That was his bottom line. That's Bill Belichick. That's who he's been his whole career. Mac Jones outplayed Tom Brady, though, and he's going to show up to Houston, and outplay the whole Houston Texans football team. Patriots at -9, easy bet. Then we'll go Dolphins versus the Buccaneers. I don't really think I need to spend that much time on this game. Miami, Tua Tagovailoa is non-existent. He is injured right now. I don't know if that's that big of a loss. I'm not a big Tua guy. I'm not. They beat the Patriots in week 1 with a rookie quarterback. Tua, Miami's not good. They lost their past 3 games. I don't care. I don't care about the Miami Dolphins. You know what I do care about? Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bounce back week for them. And I know, Tanner, why? Why do they need a bounce back week? Here's why they need a bounce back week. Here's why. I got your answer right here. They played like dog shit against the New England Patriots. They should have lost the New England Patriots. That's the bottom line. Buccaneers -10.5. Easy bet here. All right, here we're going. I'm feeling a freaking heart attack today. Whew. All right, Green Bay Packers versus Cincinnati Bengals. Aaron Rodgers, tremendous football player, and that's why Green Bay has ripped off 3 straight wins. All right, no doubt about it. They beat the who'd they beat last week? I don't even freaking remember they beat last week. They won last week, though. If you thought Aaron Rodgers was done after 1 game, you're outside of your mind. This dude is a freaking savage, and he's going to prove it again this week. He's playing against the Bengals. Should we be afraid of Joe Burrow and the Bengals? I don't think so. I respect the Bengals, don't get me wrong, but the 3-1 Cincinnati Bengals is a lot different than the 3-1 Green Bay Packers. I like the Packers to cover -3.5 in this game. I believe you can get it for -3 right now. As soon as I made these banners, it changed to -3. Which, you know what, you get a push if they win by field goal. That's good. Then we go Broncos, Steelers. Now, this was a hard one for me. I'm going to be honest. The Broncos were defeated by the Ravens in their first challenge of the season. They played the Jets, the Giants, and the Jaguars, and everyone's like, oh my God, the Denver Broncos are undefeated. What they freaking do? You beat 3 JV teams. It doesn't matter, okay? And you know what? I said last week, this was my block of the week. I said the Ravens are going to cover against the Denver Broncos. Look what happened. They covered. bparlay. We're winners. Let's go back to the quote here. Remember this. The house doesn't beat the player. It just gives the opportunity to beat himself. That's why we prepare here and we win. That's what we do. So when I look at this game with the Broncos, if you would have told me this earlier in the season, who you picking in this week 5, epic matchup between the Denver Broncos and Pittsburgh Steelers, I would have told you in a minute, I'm taking the Steelers. But they're trash. Ben Roethlisberger needs to go to a retirement home. I think Roger Goodell should do something good for once and say, Ben Roethlisberger, you need to go to a retirement home. That's what it is, because the Denver Broncos are going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Take the Broncos on the money line at plus 104. This is going to be the easiest money you've made all week long. Go with the Broncos. Then we got Eagles versus Panthers. Now, I'm going to say one thing right now. I love the Carolina Panthers. I am a Carolina Panther disciple at this point in the season. They walked into Jerry's World last year. They did not cover the spread. What did I say, though? I said they weren't going to cover the spread, and they didn't cover the spread. But I will give them a lot of credit. I thought it was going to be a blowout game. They had me sweating a little bit. I was sitting there. Every day you go, if you're not confident in life and anything you do, you're going to get screwed, because you're just going to sit there. You're going to be all worried. So I walked in the morning, I woke up, say, I'm going to go undefeated today, because that's just what I do. And I'm going through, I'm like, all right, this is going to be a good day, good day, good day. And now I did pick the Cowboys. I believe it was minus 5.5. I could be wrong about that line, but they ended up winning by 8. And I was sweating a little bit. It was a tight football game. And I was like, oh my God, Panthers don't have Christian McCaffrey. They're not gonna survive. But you know what? Sam Darnold, that defense, they did enough to go in there and win that football game. So when I look at this game, Eagles versus Panthers, with Christian McCaffrey likely coming back now, if you want to be a risk taker, wait till Christian McCaffrey gets reinstated. Wait till they rule him healthy. He's questionable right now. This line is going to jump up to -6, though. I guarantee. Maybe -5.5. You're not going to get it for -3.5. I recommend locking it up right now. McCaffrey may be back. Sam Darnold looks reputable with a decent offensive line. And I will tell you what, Matt Rule, Coach of the Year. He is going to be Coach of the Year. Mark my words. Every program he's gone to, just because it hasn't been an NFL team, I don't give a shit. Every program he's gone to, he's done something special. Matt Rule, Panthers, -3.5. Then we got the Titans and the Jaguars. Titans -4. What should I even say about this game, honestly? I think A.J. Brown's going to be back this week for the Titans. That should help them cover. Realistically, if the Titans don't go into Jacksonville this week and have a dominant win, they're in trouble. They're in so much. They lost to the Jets last week. The Jets are absolute trash. Now, they are going to cover +3.5 this week in London, but that's because nobody cares about football in London. Jets +3.5, baby. Lock it up in that game. Now, we're not talking about that. We talked about that earlier. If you want that pick, go back to the beginning of the video. But Titans, Jaguars, Titans -4. I love this game. I love it because the Titans are going to bounce back. You think Taylor Lewan is sitting there saying, boys, hey, for the boys, we got beat. You think they're going to fold? No, they're not going to freaking fold. They're going to come out and play great. And also, Urban Meyer is sticking fingers up some people's, what. I don't know the whole story, but I saw the video. I saw the picture. That's what it looked like. I didn't read the story. I don't care. But Urban Meyer is like a distraction to that football team. Tennessee is still okay. They're better than the Jaguars. Titans -4. Then we got Browns versus Chargers. Chargers on the money line, baby. This is great money here as well. I love these two teams. This is going to come down to who plays better, Baker Mayfield or sex god Justin Herbert. And I'm going to take sex god Justin Herbert. If you look at his transformation from last year to this year, he had a freaking buzz cut. Now he's got flow. He's feeling himself. He's got the ladies all over him. He's hitting receivers down the field. It's fun to watch. And I'm not going to bet against sex god Justin Herbert. There's no way I'm going to do it. Justin Herbert, Chargers money line, easy money. Then we go Bears, Raiders here. Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy is trying to get himself fired. I say it every week on the show, guys. Every week, Matt Nagy is trying to get himself fired. Now the Raiders, kudos to them. They came back. They put up a little bit of a fight. They got in the end zone in the second half last night. But in the first half against the Chargers, they look like absolute trash. But they will bounce back. I think John Gruden's a good coach. Hey, knock if you're with me now. Knock if you're with me. If John Gruden's a good coach, let me know in the comments. Knock if you're with me. I love the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders -5.5 in this game. Matt Nagy starting the Red Rocket. He's basically saying, hey, bettors, hey, I'm starting the Red Rocket. Put your house on -5.5 for the Las Vegas Raiders. That's what I think. Maybe that's what Matt Nagy's doing. He's probably doing an underground betting operation, and he's like, you know what? I'm making good money coaching, but I can make a lot more by putting Andy Dalton in the game and just going -5.5 against my team. So that's what he's doing. 49ers versus Cardinals here. -5.5 for the Cardinals. The Cardinals made a statement last week. They beat the Rams 37-20. Kyler Murray looks sensational. He plays for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray looks sensational. He's not slowing down. Cardinals at -5.5 is a lock. It's a lock. I mean, I believe me. Do I like the 49ers? Yeah, I think they're going to be reputable this year. But the Cardinals look freaking fantastic. I just said freaking again. Let me know the count in the comments. You guys let me know last week. Let me know this week. I love Kyler Murray. He looks like a different quarterback. I was not high on this kid coming out of school, but he is just delivered right now. Whatever he's done in the offseason, he is playing fantastic. I love this bet. Cardinals -5.5. Giants versus Cowboys here. I don't really think I'm going to spend that much time on this talking about this game. but Cowboys -7, easy bet here. The Giants, are they good? Not really. No, I don't think they are. The one thing going for the Giants is Saquon Barkley looks good now. I know he only had 50-something yards on the ground last week. He had a big catch, though. But the jump cuts, the movement, it does not look like he tore his ACL anymore. Last week was the first week where I could say that when they went down, they marched into the Superdome, the Caesars Superdome now, and they beat the Saints on their return since the hurricane. Listen, like, that was just a game the Saints needed to win, and the Giants said, you know what, we don't care about your romantic storyline of winning this game after a hurricane. We're going in there to kick your ass, and they did that. A big reason for that was Saquon Barkley. I mean, I don't think Saquon does enough to beat the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are actually legit this year, and I am the first to put down Cowboys fans, but they are legit this year. Lock it up. Bills versus Chiefs. Do these teams even know how to run the football? Like, please let me know. I know they each average over 100 yards per game, but Josh Allen's doing that. Josh Allen's scrambling a lot. Patrick Mahomes is scrambling a lot. The Bills and Chiefs don't want to run the football. They want to just throw the football all over the freaking yard every day. Every game, every day. This game is going over 56.5. And I know, oh, Tanner, you might be crazy. It's going over 56.5. 87% of bettors think this game's going over. If you don't think this game's going over, you're crazy. Now, listen, last night or on Monday night, we're recording this on Tuesday, the Chargers, the Raiders, I thought that game was going to be a shootout. I was wrong. I'll admit it. Listen, the book beat me, but the book didn't beat me enough last week. I love the over in this game. Life is too short to bet the under. Don't bet the under. That's soft. You bet the over. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, big-handed Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Lock it up with the Chiefs. And then finally here, Monday Night Football. Man, I'm about to have a freaking heart attack right now. Indianapolis Colts versus the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens -7. The Ravens with Lamar Jackson are off to a 3-1 start. Don't get me wrong. The Colts have talent. They have Carson Wentz. Woohoo. All right. But I could care less. Carson Wentz sucks. All right. The problem at this point in the season is they're not responding to Carson Wentz. They're not responding to this team. The Colts just don't look good. Ravens -7. Lamar looks legit. Lamar needs to win. He wants a big contract. He's going out. He's showing why he deserves that big contract. Now, is Lamar an elite quarterback? He's a great fantasy football quarterback. I will say that. I'm still not going to call him elite by any means. You got to do some more winning than being a 3-1 team this year. But I will say I love the Ravens in this game. Now, that was our Week 5 NFL picks. bparlay Week 5 NFL picks. Let's get the bparlay brand in there with it. Remember this. The house doesn't beat the player. It just gives him the opportunity to beat himself. Nick D'Angelo's professional gambler. I have no clue where he was a professional gambler. I think he's Greek. Sounds like a good guy. Sounds like he made a lot of money. You know why? He prepared and he didn't let the house win. If you go into Sunday thinking, or Thursday, we'll start with Thursday because that's what matters. And then we go to Sunday. We go that London game at 9:30. We go the 1 o'clock slate. We go the 4 o'clock slate. We go the Sunday night slate. We finish with the Monday slate. If you go into this thinking you're going to lose, I'm just going to let you in on a little news flash. You're going to lose. That's the way it works. That is the way it works. You need to play confident. Confidence breeds success, and success wins. There's another quote for you. We just got a ton of quotes today, and the bottom line is scared money don't make money. How can you not be romantic about sports betting? That was the bparlay Week 5 NFL picks. We have surpassed 1,000 subscribers. I have a microphone now. I have a microphone. Keep subscribing so I can get more cool shit. Keep subscribing so I can get more cool shit. Smash the subscribe button. bparlay Week 5 NFL picks. Best of luck this week. Scared money don't make money. We are going to win. Get that through your head right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. From the bottom of my heart, being serious here, thank you so much for all the support. Let's keep it going this week, guys. Have a great week. And I will talk to you next Tuesday for another episode of the bparlay NFL picks.